Hello, everybody. It is Mike Young with Mike Young Real Estate, and we are back and talking about a very important subject today, which is the difference between a buyer's market and a seller's market. And I'm telling you, we are in a super strong seller's market here today. So this is so important for you guys to understand. I have to, spend a lot of time educating my clients before we even begin the home buying process if I'm working with the buyer. Sellers, not so much. It's fun for them right now. Buyers is very challenging. So before I get into everything with the video, let me talk to you about our community groups. You may or may not be watching them, but we have tons of community groups in the Raleigh, Wake Forest Triangle area of North Carolina, the biggest of which are Raleigh Community Information and Wake Forest Community Information. If you're not in those, please go ahead and get in them right now. Just go to rci.one or wfci.one, and you will get asked a few questions, a few nice little questions. Just make sure you're not a robot and all this other stuff. And please don't sign up with a fake account or be a spammer. We don't want any of that. Those guys, we try to get rid of those guys and girls as fast as possible. So anyway, as long as you're legit, you'll get in shortly and have a lot of fun, learn about the communities, et cetera, et cetera. So what's going on in real estate right now in the Raleigh, Wake Forest Triangle area? It's a strong seller's market. So I got this neat little graphic behind me, as you can see, describing the differences between a buyer's market and a seller's market. Let's talk about seller's market since we are in a seller's market right now. All right, now how does it affect buyers? This is the thing I was telling you. I got to educate my buyer clients because this is challenging. It's challenging for buyers, super challenging. There are fewer home options. There's more competition among home buyers. It's important to work closely with a lender and a real estate agent that can close loans quickly. The real estate agent needs to be able to get you under contract. That's the challenge today, okay? And then be prepared to pay higher than asking price for your home, sometimes way higher. It's scary out there. It all depends. All right. The other thing is homes sell quickly, right? Yes. You are likely to receive multiple offers if you're a seller, of course, and you're going to be in a bidding war if you're a buyer. Could sell at a higher price. It typically does, even not so much depending upon the appraised value or not. The appraised value almost means nothing these days right now in the market that we're in. Unfortunately, it means that the buyer needs to bring cash is what it means. Buyers willing to overlook minor repairs that may be needed. Yes, in many cases, and if most cases, they need to overlook all the repairs. It's that kind of market right now. And I want to go into more detail on a few of these points with the seller's market. But this is the difference between a buyer's market and a seller's market. So I want to talk about the buyer's market as well. So where are we? Buyer's market. More people selling homes than buying. That is not the case that we're in. But in the opposite world, which we've been in the Raleigh area, it wasn't too long ago, 2011, 9, 10, 11, 12, even almost 13, I'd say. Maybe not quite. It depends if you're further out or not. But it was a buyer's market, which means more home options, better negotiating power, could potentially pay lower than asking price. That seems almost unbelievable these days, doesn't it? Takes longer to sell. Yeah, some houses 60, 90 days, 6 months, a year. Crazy. May receive fewer offers, may have to accept lower than asking price, pay the seller concessions, or make repairs in order to sell. So if you're a seller, yeah, you had to do a lot of stuff. Your house had to be basically perfect, right? But nowadays, the houses are selling pretty much as is. So we are definitely in a seller's market now. And as I mentioned, you can see the differences. These are the two extremes. One extreme is a seller's market, one extreme is a buyer's market. A balanced market is somewhere in between, and we haven't seen that in a little bit of time right now. Right now, the seller's market is most extreme on the lower end of detached homes, or even the lower end in general. It is next to impossible to find anything under $100,000 close in the Raleigh metropolitan area these days. You're looking at more like 200,000 as the low nowadays, which is unbelievable if you were watching the market a few years ago. But still, this is still a bargain actually compared to most major metropolitan areas, and especially most government or tech-heavy areas. Those are usually the more expensive metropolitan areas. So people are moving from those areas, such as in California, DC, New York City, these types of areas. They're moving down to Raleigh. They've been moving, and I am seeing even a pickup in that. But all is not lost, because as a buyer in today's market, if your real estate agent is talented enough to get you under contract, you can enjoy like the lowest interest rates ever. And that is awesome for buyers. And of course, that is one of the reasons why we're driving a seller's market right now, is because everyone wants to get in on the good times, which is a super low mortgage interest rate. So I would highly recommend buying a home if you're going to stay in the area, stay around for a couple of years, at least maybe 5 years. no problems at all, and you'll come out way ahead, in my opinion, even though, you know, prices have gone up. But I do see, like I said, I see more and more people moving into this area. So if you have any more questions about buyer's market and seller's market, differences between those, let me step out of the way here so you can see all the differences. Get them all there, all the differences. Please let me know. Comment below if you have any specific questions about the differences between buyers and sellers markets. And any help you need, please reach out to me directly. I am here for you. I've been licensed since 2006, and I am very easy to connect with. My direct mobile is the best way to get in touch with me. It is 240-205-0417. That's how you can get in touch with me. I got lots of other videos here. Wherever you're watching this, just check back in this group, check back on this page, check back on my YouTube channel. By all means, just type in MikeYoungRealEstate.com and you'll go straight to our YouTube channel. That's our primary means of getting information out these days. That's what people want, right? Video content. You don't have time to read anything. You can watch these videos while you're doing something else, and you can still stay on top of what's going on locally. So that's our job here, is to connect everybody locally, keep everybody up to date. And again, WFCI.one or RCI.one. And my name is Mike Young from Mike Young Real Estate. And of course, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.